I'm not going to go the route of incompetent. Of course, coaching changes are made on coaching staffs all over the place. If you either evaluate that person's not doing the job that at the standard that you needed, or he's just not a good fit, and that might be the case. Yes.
But that's, again, is that going to come down from Trev Alberts? Is it, Scott, we believe in you. We want you here for another year and see if we can get this thing turned around, but there's going to have to be some changes made on your staff for that to happen. So, I know how close that Scott is with his coaching staff. I mean, those guys they're a tight-knit group of guys, and it's not fun to fire your friend. That's for darn sure. But everybody knows where the problems are. With an offense that's supposed to be a high-powered offense that just fails to live up to expectations. It seems like week in and week out. When you have a defense that's playing at a high level, and they just can't bail you out all the time with those problems that seem to be fixable problems, but they're the same old problems, and they don't seem to get fixed. And you see a team that just cannot overcome mistakes. The mistakes just they shine. You see the mistakes just they overtake anything that was positive. Nebraska all of a sudden they get a big play for a first down, and there's a holding penalty, and boom, you put yourself in a hole. Drive killer right there. Adrian Martinez throws a pick six on the next play. It's the same thing over and over again, and it's just hard to believe that there's any kind of progress moving forward here, unless there are some changes made on the coaching staff at this point.
It's our Nebraska show that we bring you each and every week. We appreciate everybody being flexible. You can blame me for the time change, and we'll keep you updated on what we need to do in future weeks. But Greg's here as always from Husker Online. Please join him and the rest of the crew there on Husker Online, or right here on YouTube. Just put in Husker Online. You can track all his videos. Basketball's coming up, news conferences, the whole deal right there. Husker Online right here on YouTube. Yeah, the defense has played well. I would say for the most part, the defense can't be perfect. You don't shut teams out in 2021 or come anywhere close to that, but they're doing the job. They're playing winning football. The kind of point totals that they're giving up, and you got to look beyond that because point totals are related to the offense and field position and turnovers. So obviously they're being put in a bad situation.
Well, and
quite a bit of time, and still not giving up a ton of points is my bottom line take on that.
Yeah, well, Purdue did exactly what Minnesota did. It's no secret how to beat Nebraska. You control the ball. You dink and dunk. You move the ball 5 yards at a time. Nebraska's going to give you that. They're going to stay in front of you and not let the big play beat you. So you control the ball. Purdue held the ball almost 40 minutes last Saturday to Nebraska's 20, 22 maybe. And that defense, you can't, they were out there for so many snaps. And, Nebraska running the ball in the first half, they ran the ball for 115 yards in the first half, and then all of a sudden abandoned the run game and end up in the third quarter with 9 carries for 9 yards in the third quarter. And Jaquez Yant gets 2 long runs in the first half, the longest runs of the day, 33-yarder and an 18-yarder, and he only sees 12 snaps the whole game. So it's just kind of bizarre. I don't know. If the offense is not, it seems like it's a feast or famine. It's like they either come out of the box on fire like they did against Northwestern, or you kind of thought that was going to happen this Saturday because Purdue got the ball first and went on a long drive and And I'm pretty sure that there was only one Purdue possession that they didn't make it into Nebraska territory to at least the 25-yard line. So they controlled the ball the whole game, and Nebraska tries to move fast, and all of a sudden, there's mistakes being made, and there's interceptions, and no, I mean, keep doing what you're doing, run the ball, and kind of try to equal out that time of possession, and give your defense a chance to rest a little bit, because they can bail you out of some of these situations, but not all of these situations. So that's pretty much what you've been seeing in a nutshell with this team all year.
Purdue ran 86 plays and Nebraska 58.
Yeah.
That's a huge disparity.
Yeah.
And Jack has Yant. Nothing wrong with 6 carries for 60 yards.
And I mean, what David Bell, they held David Bell to 73 yards or something like that.
Yep.
And if you would have told me that he's going to get 73 yards, I'm liking Nebraska's chances to win that game. So, yeah. And then, oh, great. This week, here we get Chris Olave and what's Wilson.
Yep.
The two top receivers in the NFL draft. So, yeah, it gets a lot easier, doesn't it?